Hi everyone, it's Becca and today I'm back on behalf of Wild Orchid Crafts, the Wild Bunch, to share another project with you guys, so I hope you enjoy. Hey guys, so today I wanted to make a tutorial to show you guys how I have created these beautiful embellishments. These are the ones that I've come up with, and these are very simple, and they're all using pearls from Wild Orchid Crafts. The first one here is this very cute Christmas tree. Next one is this super cute little angel. And then the last one is this pretty star, and you could actually use this as a snowflake as well. I'm gonna have all of the codes for the products that I have used down below in the description bar so that you guys can go and check it out in the Wild Orchid Crafts website. Okay, so the first embellishment I want to show you guys is this one right here, which is a star, and this one is the white and is in 12 millimeters. And actually all of the pearls I'm going to be using are the 12 millimeter. The one I'm going to be using for this one is the cream flatback pearl, and I'm going to need 13 of those. You're going to need something that is non-stick and also a hot glue gun. I'm going to be using my craft mat. You can actually use baking paper because those kind of papers are heat proof and they're also non-stick, so you can actually use that as opposed to a craft mat if you don't have one. I'm going to add a little bit of glue, and with the end of my glue gun I'm just going to rub this around so that it doesn't make it too bulky. And then I'm going to add my first pearl. You want to work fairly quick here because you don't want the glue to start setting. So now I'm going to add a little bit of glue here to one side, and this is going to be my next pearl. And when I add this pearl, I'm actually going to push it against the first pearl. So I'm going to hold this one in place and then push that against it. And I'm going to continue to add my pearls, so a little bit more glue to the side here. And I'm going to hold these two together and then press that one against it. You want to get a little bit of glue in between the pearls, and that's what's going to hold the embellishment together. And don't worry if you get a little bit of glue on the outside, because I'll show you how I deal with that in just a moment. I'm going around the first pearl that I added. Now what you want to do is you're gonna have like 3 pearls in the line here. These 3 go on a separate line, and then these 3 go on that opposite line. You want to then add 1 pearl to the end of this one and 1 here, and then 1 pearl in each side of this line, and then the same thing here. Okay, and that, you guys, is it for now. So now just leave that start to set. Show you guys how I have created this little tree. And for this one I'm gonna need 15 of these pearls. The tree is very straightforward. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to make a little blob here and add my first one. Then I'm adding a little bit more, and I'm gonna add my second one. I'm pushing it together. And now that I have 2, I want to make sure that I'm going on a straight line. So I'm going to add my next bit of glue here. I'm going to push my pearl in, making sure it's straight. Next pearl. And the first row of pearls here, you want to make it 5. You can make bigger trees if you like, or you can make smaller. Once you know how to make this, you just be able to make whatever size you'd like. So I've got it in line here, and now all I'm gonna do is I'm going to add 1 less pearl per row. So I had 5 on the first one, then I'm gonna do 4, then 3, 2, and 1, and I'm going to be doing it in between 2 pearls. Now the tree is formed, so I'm going to leave this to set as well. And now I'm going to show you how I have created the little angel. And this time I'm going to be using the Aqua, and this one is of course the pink. So for the little angel I need 10 pearls. I'm also going to need one of these silver ribbon buckles from Wild Orchid Craft. And I'm also going to be using some of this pearl string, and the one I have is in the 4 millimeter. So the way I do the angel is very similar to the Christmas tree. And the only difference is instead of 5 on the first row, I do just 4 and then 3 and 2, as you guys can see here. So I'm going to go ahead and create that part, and I can then show you guys how to create the rest of the body. Okay, so now I have created 3 rows of pearls here, and I stopped at 2 because the last pearl is actually going to go inside of the ribbon buckle. And what I like to do is I just add a little bit of glue to the center of this ribbon buckle here, and then I just put my pearl in the center. And now I'm just going to add a little bit of glue here in between the ribbon buckle just to make sure it's really going to stay in place. I'll also add a little bit of glue to the top, and then I can go ahead and push it into the body. I'm just going to wait a few minutes before I complete this. I need to peel this off, so I'm gonna let the glue set. Okay, so it's been about 2 minutes or so. So I'm now going to try and pull this off. And I don't know if you guys can see here, but I have added a little bit too much glue to this end here. And before I peel the whole thing off, I just wanted to start peeling this bit of glue here, because that could actually end up stopping me from being able to pull the whole thing. Now what I like to do is I just turn my craft sheet like this, and instead of pulling the pearls off the mat, I push with my finger under here. I push against the pearl and I actually pull the mat off. So instead of pulling the pearls, I'm actually peeling off the mat. So you can see here, it's just all coming off in one piece, and it's completely flat at the back. And there is your embellishment. And now we're gonna finish off the angel. So just go around like so, just cut off the glue basically. You could also pull the glue off, like just from the edges here, but what you want to be careful when you do this is if you peel the glue from the back, the pearls are gonna come apart. It's just gonna come undone, because that's pretty much the only thing that's holding the whole thing together. But you can see here I'm just pulling the little bits from the edges here, and that will give you a cleaner edge. And what I have here is actually 15 pearls, so that's how I measured it. And I can just go ahead and count. Another way you can do this is just hold it together, which is probably the easiest way. Pull it together and go with your scissors and just cut the trim. Okay, and you are of course gonna need 2, 1 for each wing. I just add a little bit of glue, pull this together, and then I push it into my glue, and then I can shape the wing, and then I'll just let that set for a minute, and I'm gonna go and make the other one. And now we're gonna work on the halo. And what I have here is some white wire. What I did to get my wire, I actually have these flowers from Wild Orchid Craft, and they're called Baby's Breath. I just went ahead and cut a bit of this wire off, and that leaves me enough wire so that I can glue this flower to my project, but also I am left with the white wire. So to create a very, very small halo, all I did was I used the glue stick, and you can use something else, anything that's cylinder shaped like this you can actually use. And all I did was I just folded this around, just wrap it around like so, and when I get to the end here I just twist, and now you can pull this off and bend the halo. Glue this to the back of the angel. We'll do that last. I'm just gonna see if my wings are ready to pull here, and they are. And then I'm going to push in my wing and turn it around. That's good to go. And now for the halo, I will just trim this off just a little bit because I don't need it to be that long. And I'm going to add a little bit of glue on the head of the angel here. And then I'm going to place my halo like so. And that's your angel done. So let's now finish the Christmas tree. And I'm just pushing it on the back of the mat here. Pretty much comes off. And these are the green balls with pearl in the center, and they look like this, and they're so cute. I just add a little bit of glue to the top pearl here, and I just place my bow, and that's it. And that's your tree done. All we need to do is peel this off, and that's it. If you make 2 of these, you could actually put them back to back like this and make it into an ornament for your Christmas tree. You could add some ribbon here so that you can hang it on a tree. Same for the angel actually. You could just add a little string here and you could hang that on the tree. This is the tutorial for you guys today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. This is so much fun making. It's very easy. I would love to read your comments, so please comment below and let me know what you think. And as I said, I will have all of the product codes down below in the description box so that you guys can go and check it out in the Wild Orchid Crafts website. So thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys next time. Bye!